Sibingelele sikwamukele indabeni zehora lesikhombisa kusihlwa. Sibingelele nakuwe mbukelo sibuka elihaya elizindaba ke nezethulelwa usakhiwo ngokasokhela nazi ezinohlonze kusihlwa nje.
All we are crying for is the recognition of AMCO at Goldwan, so at least we can live better life and better salaries.
Ipuntshile imizamo yokuvula imayini Goldwan ngemva kokungqubuzana phakathi kwamaphoyisa kanye nezisebenzi ezidelekile.
Ukuhlunga ngendlela ekwenzeke ngayo umntwana vele ahamba ngalendlela engakaze athinteke ebugebengweni.
Amaphoyisa kwaZulu Natal athungatha abasola babandakanyeka kubulaweni kwabantu abahlane egamekweni ezahlukene emjondolo eUganda eMlazi.
It's time that South Africa can qualify them again for such a big tournament. So therefore, it's a very important camp.
Umqeqeshi Bafana Hugo Bros usephosele inselele iqembu lakhe ethi ufuna ukulibona lidlala emqhudelwaneni wendebe yomhlaba olandelayo. Alihambanga kahle uhlelo lemayini Goldwan njengoba ibihlele ukuthi izoqhubeka nokusebenza nje namhlanje. Lokhu kuzemva kokuthi kube nokungaboni ngasolinye phakathi kwezisebenzi kanye nabakwaZidlodlo ngaphandle kwayo lemayini eMpumalanga neGoli.
Mayini Goldwan ithi kuzoma ukusebenza kwayo ezikhungweni zayo zaseModa East kuze kulungele sisimo. Le mayini ithi ibinethemba lokuthi uzoqala kahle umsebenzi kwavele kwavuka impi phakathi kwezisebenzi zasemayini onogada bayimele kanye nabakwaZidlodlo. Lesi simo siholele ekutheni bekhalelwa amasongo kasigonyela abanye abantu.
We received information that a repeat of 2 weeks ago was planned by several employees. They were allegedly going to plan another sit-in which could potentially lead to another hostage situation, and we've now suspended operations until Monday at the earliest.
Mayini ithi isebenzi icacisile mayelana nenhloso yazo ukuba mdibi munye nenyunyani AMCO kodwa ithi NUM ibibambezela uhlelo lokuvota.
At the time of getting into the closed shop agreement in 2012, there was really one union, and that's the NUM, who represented pretty much all the employees within the bargaining unit. And like I said, there was no threat to that up until a few months ago. Now, a closed shop agreement remains in place until it's legally dissolved. And in order to legally dissolve it, there needs to be a threat. What we've seen now is a clear threat to the majority of the NUM.
Imayini ithi ibheka ukuthi inkantolo yesebenzi ngolosine isize ekunqandeni lesi sihlava njengoba bakaZidlodlo kanye nophiko lwezokuphepha bezoqapha kuze kulunge isimo esikhungweni.
Amaphoyisa kwaZulu Natal athungatha iqulu labasola abafuneka mayelana nokubulawa kwabantu abahlane egamekweni ezahlukene emjondolo eUganda eMlazi izolo ebusuku. Imndeni esisulu isinxu samaphoyisa ukubathola benzi bobubi. Oyedwa usindile kulezigameko ke usesimweni esibucayi esibhedlela.
Izihlobo nomakhelwane bomnikazi wesitolo obulawe emjondolo eUganda usakhathazekile. UNonhlonelo Golimbisa nomsizi wakhe wasesitolo kanye nomthengi badutshulwe babulawa amadoda angaziwa okuthiwa angene abaphoqa ukuthi balale phansi ngezisu. Bobathathu kuthiwa badutshulwe belele lapha phansi. Abasolwa babe sebentshontsha ezinye izimpahla base bebaleka. Izakhamizi ezingafunanga ukudalulwa zithi azizwanga kuqhuma isibhamu kodwa baveze ukusaba kwabo.
Ukuhlunga ngendlela ekwenzeke ngayo umntwana vele ahamba ngalendlela engakaze athinteke ebugebengweni eyibhatanisela ngale njengoba nibona nje kuyi-tech shop yona ndlela abhatanisa ngayo akukho okunye okuseceleni esikwaziyo.
Abantu ababili babulawe kwesinye isigameko khona endaweni. Amaphoyisa athi kungenzeka ukuthi izigebengu ezizodwa ezenze lokhu.
We just widening our search and intelligence on the ground, try to find out what could have led to the shootings. Because normally when we have this kind of shootings, it will be linked to drugs or anything like that. But now we don't want to speculate, trying to find out what is it that could have led the shootings.
Uhlaka lomphakathi olusebenzisana namaphoyisa luthi lezigameko ziyakhathaza kakhulu. Bafuna kuvuselelwa amakomiti ezigceme alwisana nobugebengu.
Ekuphinde umphakathi uyeke ukuthi masade siwakhile wavuma ukuthi uvolunteer bese uyanyamalala awusitshela ukuthi yini edala unyamalala ukuze uma ngabe kudika amaphoyisa si-eda inani lamaphoyisa ukuze kuboshwe isigebengu.
Lundi Khatebe, SABC News, eMlazi.
Ijaji ecaleni lokubulawa kaSenzo Meyiwa linqume ukweseka umbuso esicelweni sawo sokusebenzisa uhlelo lokubheka kwemzila ekuhanjwe kuyo i-automatic vehicle location AVL njengobufakazi. Lokhu kuhlobene nokuhamba kwemoto ke yayihamba usayitshena uVusumuzi Mukhani oyihambisa umsolo wesibili uBongani Ntanzi ngosuku lapha abameli bethi ke wahlukunyezwa washawa endaweni ezahlukene waphoqwa ukuthi avume icala.
Umbuso ke uthi ubufakazi abuvusha njengoba ufakazi sayitsheni Vusumuzi Mokhane aya ezindaweni eziningi ngosuku lokuphoswa ngemibuzo. U-advocate Trani Mngomezulu omele uNtanzi noMosibiya uthi isikhathi kutholele ngaso lobufakazi ukubandlulula abasolwa. Bathi usayitsheni Mokhane akazange abe neqiniso ngesikhathi enika usizo ngobufakazi obuqoshwe i-AVL. Ijaji ke linqume ukuthi ubufakazi kufanele busetshenziswe enkantolo.
In the interest of justice, to allow that evidence to be heard, is that evidence which Mr. Ngomezulu says I shouldn't hear, is it relevant in this case? On both accounts, I find that it is, and consequently the state is allowed to lead that evidence.
Uhlelo AVL okwamanje lukhombisa ukuthi uMokhane akazange ame station samaphoyisa ePitoli lapho uNtanzi ayeboshwe khona nase station eMorocco lapho ekusolwa ukuthi wavuma khona icala. Lokhu ke kuphikisana nobufakazi bukaNtanzi obuthi bama ngesikhathi eshaywa.
Umfundi wase-Cape Peninsula oneminyaka engama-26 usesimene esibucayi esibhedlela saseKapa emva kokuthi egwazwe owesilisa oneminyaka engama-30 endaweni yokuhlala abafundi bale nyuvesi iBelhar. Lo wesilisa uboshwe emva kwesigameko.
Owesilisa osolwa ngokuzama ukubulala umfundi wesifazane wase-CPUT endaweni ehlala abafundi iBelhar uvele kokuqala namhlanje enkantolo. Usolwa ngokugwaza isisulu amahlandla amaningi. Ividiyo lesisigameko isatshalaliswe einkundleni zokuxhumana. Icala lihlehliselwe mhla zingama-20 kwephezulu nokuyila kuzolalelwa khona isicelo sebheyili.
I'm very ashamed as a man and very disappointed in what has been happening, especially to the girls, especially as the person that was there literally, and we saw what happened.
Lesi sikhungo sitho kwamanje sisagxile ekwesekeni nomfundi olimele nanokuthi uyabuthola ubulungiswa.
We have a close working relationship with the National Prosecuting Authority and SABC when it comes to criminal matters, and we will track this case till its conclusion.
Inyuvesi yase-Western Cape ithi umsolwa usemisiwe.
The University of the Western Cape is shocked and outraged at the incident that occurred at the weekend involving one of its students who has been arrested. We can confirm that an urgent rector's tribunal was called by the proctor of the university, and in attendance was the DVC Student Development and Support, who decided that the student be suspended.
Kusenjalo kuhlehlisiwe ukulalelwa kwesicelo sebheyili somlisa osolwa ngogwaza esinye isisebenzi semayini isibanye Stillwater. Ubuyinihelo lifafa ubevele enkantolo yemantshi yase-Western Area ngecala lokubulala. Leli cala lihlehliselwe isonto elizayo ukuze umsolwa ayethole isikhathi sokuzitholela ummeli. Ividiyo ebisigcwele einkundleni zokuxhumana itshengisa umsolwa egwaza uzakwabo wabesezithatha isithombe emva kokwenza lesi senzo.
Kuphinde kwabhuntsha futhi ukuhlala kwesithangame esijutshelwe ukucubungula ngeinsolo ezibekwe ijaji elisamisiwe esikhundleni uAnna Makhubele. Ijaji lisolwa ngokuthi lephula imigomo kanye nembandela ethile yendlela yokuziphatha ngesikhathi livuma ukuqokwa njengejaji enkundleni ke lapho lalibhodi enkundleni lenkampani yePrasa engaphansi kwamabhizinisi kahulumeni.
Isigcawu se-Judicial Conduct Tribunal okuyisona okufanele senze incomo ngekusasa lejaji elisamisiwe emsebenzini uAnna Makhubele siphinde sahlehla futhi namhlanje nokukhathaza kakhulu amalungu engamele lesithangami sezomthetho. Ingqikithi enkulu ngokubambezeleka ingodaba lwethimba labameli bejaji uMakhubele.
The essence of it is that the state attorney is in agreement to to pay the invoices which were, or rather the legal bill that Judge Makubele has incurred, except that there needs to be an agreement around the tariffs.
Okungacaci namanje ukuthi iJaji Makhubele uzobe esenalo yini ithimba lakhe lezomthetho ekuhlaleni kwesigcawu osenqunyelwe usuku olusha.
On the last occasion when we met and we took the adjournment, I did make it quite clear that this week we would proceed whether representation is available for Judge Makubele or not. But I've read the letter that originate from her.
Zonke inhlaka eziyingxenye yodaba zivumelene ngokuthi seliyoze liqale ukulalelwa mhla zingama-22 kuMasingana ngonyaka ozayo.
Mbukeli sathi iqwetolo kanti masibuya sizokuphathela uWT.
When you form a political party, you pursue, you say to the people what you want to do for them, and they vote you for you on the basis of what you promised them.
Umengameli wekhophu uMusiwa Lukota umemezela ukuthi leli qembu selimkhomba indlela usomlomo umkhandlu Dolobha eGoli uColin Makhubele njengelungu laleli qembu. Usihlalo we-Action SA KwaZulu Natal uzwakele Mncwango umenyezelwe njengozomela leli qembu kwesobundunankulu wesifundazwe okhethenwa ngonyaka ozayo. Umholi weqembu Herman Mashaba wenze lesimemezelo eThekwini namhlanje.
It's a great pleasure to immensely announce Mr. Zwakele Mncwango as Action SA Premier Candidate to shake up the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Really very proud of this brother, very proud of this man. And I really and truly believe in his ability to shake up things, not only for people of KZN, but for people of South Africa.
Iziphathimandla zezomthetho eLimpopo seziqinisekisile ukuthi ezokuphepha zizobe seqophelweni eliphezulu ngamaholide okuphela konyaka ngenyanga ezayo.
Lenyuke kakhulu esifundazweni izinga lamacala obugebengu obuhlobene nodlame olubhekiswe kwabesifazane nezingane. Amacala ontshontshwa kweimoto, ukuqekezwa kwemizi kanye namabhizinisi, kanjalo nawukudunwa kweimoto ezithwala imali. Abengameli zomthetho lapha bathi sebeyihlonzile ingxenye zeindawo eziyisizinda sobugebengu obuphezulu. Bazobe bemngomumo ngamaholide kazibandlela.
Ukuthi ngebantu ma citizens angenelwe etindlini, it's one of the crime lesifuna kwenta sure ukuthi abantu babe safe ngisho nasetindlini tabo. Issues of burglary of business premises, the spaza shop owners we are sikhuluma nabo ukuthi bavale ngetikhasi letifanele.
Amalungu omphakathi owakhele emasimula afuna kwengezwe nesibalo samaphoyisa azozulazula endaweni ukuqapha isimo.
We asked the police to come and visit around this festive season because of most of the drivers, they do drink and drive. They don't obey the law that says don't drink and drive.
We are requesting the police to intervene in the taxi violence because this taxi violence is affecting innocent people.
Isiteshi samaphoyisa sendawo sekuphele isikhathi esingangonyaka singenawo inhlobo ugesi. Umkhuzo wamaphoyisa esifundazweni usehlabe ikhwele kungqongqoshe wezogesi ngokuthi angenelele ukuze kuxazululeke inkinga yekamu lamaphoyisa.
Ocija iBafana Hugo Bros usephonsele inselele kuBafana yokuthi ihlungele umqhudelano endebe yomhlaba.
Njengaseinyangeni ezimbili ezedlula iBafana izodlala imidlalo emibili yamazwe ngamazwe kwephezulu. Emidlalweni yokuqala izobhekana neBenin ngomgqibelo bese kuthi emidlalweni wesibili ibhekane neRwanda emva kwensuku nje ezintathu idlalo yokuqala.
This camp is an important camp but also a difficult camp. It's an important camp because as we play for qualifiers World Cup. It's for me 21 years ago, for you South Africans it's only 12 years ago, but It's 21 years ago that I qualified for a World Cup. In 2010, it was a little present you get because you were the country who organized it.
Kuhlezi kumqanzu ungenela umqhudelwano wendebe womhlaba emaqenjini asezwenikazi iAfrika.
It's time that South Africa can qualify them again for such a big tournament. So therefore, it's a very important camp.
Ibafana bafana isivelisi ungenela umqhudelwano weAfcon ngonyaka ozayo uzoba seIvory Coast kodwa ekufisa kakhulu ungenela umqhudelwano wendebe womhlaba.
Glad to be here again. Looking forward to the games. It's obviously the start of our World Cup campaign. We've got the experience, the valuable experience we gained over the last two years.
Ibafana bafana ihlangene High Performance Center ePitoli kanti izwabhekisa eThekwini amabombo ngosuku lwandulela elomdlalo.
Iqembu lekhilikithi laseNingizimu Afrika lizobhekana neAustralia emidlalweni wandulelo wamanqamu wendebe yomhlaba eCalcutta ngolwesine. Kuzobe ngokwesithathu iNingizimu Afrika itholana phezulu neAustralia kulesigaba salomqhudelwano.
iNingizimu Afrika izobhekana neAustralia emidlalweni wandulelo wamanqamu endebeni yomhlaba eIndia ngolwesine. Lo mdlalo phakathi kwalamaqembu ubhekwe ngabomvu. Kodwa abahlaziyi banethemba ngaphambi kwalomdlalo ozobanjelwa eEden Gardens eColkata.
The South African team are in a good space that if we didn't have a good start, the other guys would come up and score the runs they'll deliver. So it's a team that's playing for each other. It's a team that's working hard for each other.
Ukhotha ukholole ekutheni iNingizimu Afrika iyakwazi ukubhekana nemidlalo emikhulu kodwa kubalulekile ukuthi ibe nobuholi obuqinile.
The one fundamental point that I've picked out since 1975, this is the 13th edition, and if you look at the winners of those World Cups, captaincy is so vital. The role of the captain. I mean, Clive Lloyd and the likes of Kapil Dev, early winners of the World Cup, even in 1987 with Australia winning under Alan Border. The captains played the senior role. They had managers on the side, but the captains called the shots.
Omunye umdlalo wandlelo wamanqamu phakathi kweIndia neNew Zealand uzodlalwa ngolesithathu.
Mbukeli umhlahlo wesimo sezulu yalandela emva kwekhefu nomkhushulwa Msimanga.
Kwaze kwentokozo mbukeli ukuthi siphinde sihlangane njengoba sesisho sithi ke liyaqhubeka nokubalela kuzo zonke indawo ezingapha ngasentshonalanga qhubela libe bafasi beduba inyama ikakhulukazi ebusuku namhlanje lapho kwaZulu Natal siyazi ukuthi ke bese sikhona lezi imvula ke ebezikha usuku lonke kwezinye indawo zomkhemezelo ukunyukela empumalanga sithi ukuphelezele uduma mongena ke eGauteng yongena ko Rustenburg iqhubeka le yamkhizo futhi mongena ke ikakhulukazi ke ogwinelo lapha ngeSeastern Cape lapha koGqeberha ngisho ngithi ke nakusasa liyaqhubeka libafasi beduba inyama kuzo zonke indawo ezikwaZulu Natal iyaqhubeka le yamkhemezelo okanye imkhizo konke empumalanga sibe lapha nalapha ezingaphelezela ukuduma mongena ikakhulukazi eGauteng sika ngamafongena ko North West uyongena ko leSefrestata kanti ke makhulu amathuba mongena lapha eMthatha uyongena kuSajonis kanjalo nalapha koEastland nemvu ngasentshonalanga siqhubeka nokubalela nje kuzo zonke indawo sisho sithi South African Weather Service ikhipha isixwayiso sesimo sezulu esingabhebhelisa umlilo umuzi waqala umlilo kube benzima kakhulu engxenyeni esentshonalanga ukunyukela lapha koApidini kanti ke masamba siyobheka amazinga okushisa ebusuku banamhlanje kuyofika kusasa kusempondo zankomo kuyabanda nje kuSutherland njengokujwayelekile ngale koloko thanda ukuba phakathi nje lithi ukukhahlelisa ingubo mongena lapho kwaPhindini phansi lapha eSeastern Cape ngabanda kancane endaweni ephakeme nokhandaweni ezingasogwini lingafudumali yongena kuSajonis eThekwini Richards Bay lithi ukuba phakathi kwaZulu Natal ikakhulukazi endaweni ezimaphakathi yongena kweLaseFrestata kubande kancane koHarrismith koqwaqwa libe phakathi koNorth West eGauteng kuthi kubanda futhi mongena lapha eMelo kanti ngohamba kosuku kusasa ngivumele ngithi ke libe phakathi lapha ePolokwane kuthi ukushisa kolephalali yongena koVryburg koNorth West libe phakathi mongene eGauteng kuthi kubanda lapha koBhetali yongena empumalanga lapha kwaZulu Natal lithande nje ukubanda kancane mongena ke kwezinye indawo ezimaphakathi yongena lapha koMthatha nokho kwezinye indawo lingaphakathi nje mongena lapha eSeastern Cape sisho sithi ngapha ngasentshonalanga kuyabanda kuyashisa kakhulu ke khipha umkwavetsheni lapha koApidini ngivumele ngithi ke ngiyayithatha indaba benobusuku obuhle.
Mbukeli sisibeka lapho ke indaba zakusihlwa eyakosokhela lenkosazane uManzuza umshazi kaNoyishada kaMaqhoboza kuze kubuke ngizayo usale kahle.